सभी को राम राम. Jai Shri
Yeah,
Mahakal. So let's
yeah.
begin this beautiful evening with the intelligent, most talented personality and touching our feet, चरण स्पर्श करते हुए एक beautiful मंत्र के साथ हम इस evening को शुरू करेंगे. गुरुर ब्रह्मा, गुरुर विष्णु, गुरुर
Vishnu,
देव
Guru Devo
महेश्वरा,
Maheshwara,
गुरुर
Guru
साक्षात पार
Sakshat
ब्रह्म, तस्मै श्रीय
Tasmai
गुरुवे
Shri
नमः.
Gurave Namaha. Yeah. Thank you so much. I love all this. I'm into spirituality.
That's so amazing, ma'am.
uh,
So, this is Rainu Mangtani. I had been a certified digital banker by profession for about 6 to 7 years into the banking industry, and then
wow.
now turned to an internationally renowned author, also a celebrity author, then a cover girl for various magazines which are like into the film industry. I have been with the Bollywood personalities on cover, YouTuber, influencer, and the Youth Icon awardee by the Governor of Maharashtra, and much more. So let's connect with this beautiful soul. And she is Dr. A S Poovamma. Ma'am, we'd like to know something about you. So over to you, ma'am.
Okay. To tell you the truth, I am from Cook district. I'm sure most of you all know something about Cook. Because Coog initially, during colonization was ruled by the British also. The British intervention was here, and they have powerfully influenced the people, and that's how most of them have got into the English language. So actually, now uh, if I go back to my mother's place, that's a remote village. This place is called Kanur, which is a village. And we had a government primary school there, and my parents were teachers, both of them. And I used to go to that government primary school, and the kind of education we received there was really fantastic. That was in our state language, Kannada. And today, even I love Kannada also. I write in Kannada also. And that time when I was in the primary section, primary level, uh, in the schools, actually, in our village, a lot of weddings used to take place. And we were very small, and we used, our friend's house was also very close to that. And we used to observe the wedding standing in their house, and we used to watch all that. And those days, how people were influenced by English. The most of these women, they used to talk English in the wedding, not our own language, but talk English. Probably that indirectly have influenced us. So that thought was still in our mind, and then we used to have some kind of a passion for it. And when I moved on to my high school level, I actually I went to Mysore for my study. My PUC I did in Maharani's Arts College, and soon after my PU, I applied in. If you have heard of that college, Regional College of Education in Mysore, where I did my Bachelor of Arts in Education, a 4-year course. And I should say, Regional College was a best college. I had lovely teachers, very inspiring. Because of their inspiration, I am today what I am. They were really lovely teachers. And the two of them, they are no more. I feel so sad for them. One is Dr. Varma, and the other Dr. Vishwanath Mirle. And he used to teach us linguistics and phonetics. And whatever I learned from him is still there within me. I think of them every time I make use of it. And Dr. Varma was also one of the best teachers. And there were so many other teachers also. All of them really powerfully influenced me. And that, I think, took me directly to this profession of teaching. And soon after my BA Ed, there in Mysore itself, I continued my post graduation in English. And soon after my post graduation, I did my MPhil in Madurai Kamaraj University. And later, I did my PhD also. And had a very powerful, wonderful uh, women professor who was my guide, Dr. Nirmala Prakash. And I've written a poem on her also now and submitted it to her. And she was also a very wonderful teacher. See how when women they achieve something and they want to do something good, they really take it seriously and work towards it, and they do it well. That's what I've observed. So women empowerment will begin there itself. So women, they have to educate themselves, and in today's world, most of them are educated. Different communities now, there's a large scale of spreading of the message that women should be educated, and so it's happening. And as a result of which, you see, the society is also getting promoted. When women achieve their independence, when women achieve their economic independence, particularly, it's not only that they take care of their family, they can also take care of the society. That's what I feel. I don't know, because most of the time, some people, maybe those who know me and those who are somewhere around me, when they have serious problems and they have such great problems that they are suffering, and nobody can help them, they come running to me, and I really help them. I did help them. So uh, some doing some economic entrepreneurial jobs and something, and they lose something, they lose their husband or something, and then they have nothing, and they struggle like anything, and there's nobody to help them. And when they come running, and I study whether it is true, I mean, it's the real factor, and when I come to know that they really are suffering, then I extend my help. This has been happening. So what I feel, if you become a strong woman, and then you know how to earn for yourself and how you can take care of your family as well, also the one who is suffering in the society, I think women can do that wonderfully well, provided they have that kind of a thought process going in the mind.
So,
So
what
for all
a
this,
beautiful description by you about yourself, like starting your journey with from B.Ed, then M.A., then M.Phil, then PhD, and how beautifully you described about the topic women empowerment and economic developments. So, yes, that's quite impressive, ma'am, listening about you. So, like while reading to your article,
mm,
I realized that you are head of the Department of English, Coventry Degree College. And so,
yeah.
how did you started your journey and how you became the head of department?
Yeah, I joined the college in the year 1987. And then I was not the head of the department. They were wonderful teachers. And after they got retired and seniority wise, now I got the position as the head of the Department of English. But I love all my students in the college. And especially I tell the girl students, yeah, you have to complete your graduation. And once you complete your graduation, you cannot sit at home and be only inside the kitchen. You have to get a job, for which you have to prepare a beautiful resume and submit it to the placement cell in the college. We have a very good placement cell, and they're doing a good job. So once you finish, almost you're finishing your final year, you have to submit your resume to the placement cell. And there are companies also who come and conduct interviews and all that. So when they call for an interview and then you also get a call, you have to attend to it. And once, in case you get into it, you're not to think of it at all. You got to accept. So whether you like that or not, first you join, work hard, and you can work for 1 or 2 years or 3 years. You get some kind of an experience. Once you get an experience, later you can decide what kind of other job that you have to look for and get in, because you will get an experience, and then people in other good companies also will take you because you already have had experience. So you can't be just sitting at home. So your position should be in such a way that you're not only just helping your family, you can help anybody you want, provided you work hard. So monthly salary you have to get, and that work is excellent. All your happiness in life depends on your own thought process, your own thinking, and your own ways of living. That I feel is 100% true. That it all depends on each woman herself. Uh, if there are certain problems they go through, they should solve it within themselves. And If they are qualified and they can earn for themselves, they needn't have to struggle so much. It all depends within themselves. They have to take a decision, and then they have to take care of their family, and also they can take care of all those who they can. So it depends on how they are qualified and how much they can earn every month. So that is more important. And I tell all my students, I tell them, you're not just going to, because even if you are a prime minister, you have to work in the kitchen. I tell them, you can't be just be a prime minister and sit in the office. So it's a woman's job to take care of the kitchen, means to take care of the family. At the same time, you do that and do your other work also. So both these things can be done, provided you have the determination within yourself. If you're not determined, you can't do anything, you can't achieve anything. So you need to have a strong determination within yourself, and then you can prove to the world how best you can perform and how best you can lead your life. And
So
that's what I do.
here should be a round of applause. Is how beautifully you correlated it, like with the women empowerment and economic developments. That despite of being in the kitchen, she has to manage everything. She has to be financially independent, and
Yeah.
you are motivating to your students as well. So that's really inspiring. That's really amazing, ma'am. And moving on, reading to your article, you described about the eminent personalities like Sarojini
Yeah.
Naidu, Swami Vivekanand. So our audience would like to hear some beautiful mantras of these personalities, as that would definitely all of us to stay motivated in life.
Yeah. Swami Vivekananda's, I'm sure quite a few of them would have read about Swami Vivekanand. He is one of the greatest heroes of our country. And his Chicago address also they must have listened to. And so he is not only, pulverized people in our own country, he has powerfully influenced people in America and in other countries as well. And there is one Sister Nivedita who was powerfully influenced by Swami Vivekananda, and she came down to India, and how she started schools in India, and she literally, those days and years in India, girls were not given education, in the sense they were not sent to schools. When she realized that, she literally visited homes and asked the parents and educated them as to why they have to educate their girl child, and she used to request them to send them to her school, and that's how she spread education and everything. So there are women like this. So they're all role models. So we also follow them and do according to their message and preachings. I think everybody can lead a happy life. Why not? So I
Thanks
think
for the beautiful answer, mom. And like today, when you're recognized as a certified published co-author, so what's your feeling on it, and what was your feeling when you received this beauty in your hand? Can you just
that's
show that beautiful book and certificate to
Yeah,
our audience?
that's a this is a wonderful thing which I never ever expected in my life. This kind of a thing I never thought I could. And I never had any contact with any publishers or, that kind of a thing. But you people gave me one of the best opportunities. And every time thinking of you, I used to say, and if you have to write something, what I've realized, you simply can't write just like that. The thoughts should come into your mind, and when the thoughts come, immediately you should start writing. If you don't do that, if there is a break in your thought, then it's so difficult, you can't do it. So this is the kind of a thing. And in a similar fashion, I used to, like, I'd write poems on my friends, colleagues, whoever I get in touch with, when those thoughts should come into me. So when those thoughts come into me, I immediately start writing, and I've written almost like 10 to 11 poems of that kind. And I was thinking, how do I publish it? Because I have no contact with any publishers or anything of that kind. Then I was asking my daughter-in-law, do you know any publishers? They can do that. And they said, you can send me the copies, we'll see, and all that. So this is how things are. But so you people have given me one of the wonderful opportunities which I never ever dreamt of. All of a sudden, it happened. Maybe it's God's choice also. So God pushed all you people onto my face, and I happened to fall into your hand. and that's how we could get this book published. And so
So
I'm really grateful to you. Thank you, the Abhishek also, and thank you. And the thing is that I never ever knew that both of you were partners, life partners. Just today I came to know, and it's an excellent thing. I was wondering, who is this Rhino? I was wondering, and I wanted to talk to you actually and share my views and all. And then, who's this Rainu Mangtani? Who's that? She is there in the team. And like that, I was wondering. I never knew. But today, when I
keep
came
your
to know, I
keep
was
your
so happy.
blessings, ma'am, on this beautiful jodi. Keep your blessings. And what's your say on spirituality?
Yeah, you see, I tell you, I'm highly spiritual because when I was a small child, when I was in my primary school, as I told you, I had a close friend who was a Brahmin. Her father was a priest in the temple, and so whenever we used to visit the temple and the pujari used to perform pujas and all, I don't know what. I used to come back home, and at home I used to light a lamp and conduct a puja like how the pujari used to do in the temple when I was a small child. So it started in my early stage of my life, and then I used to stop eating non-veg and things like that. When I was a child, and when I used to stop, the elders they used to force me into it, and but after that, it's almost 25 years now that I totally stopped. I don't even eat egg also. Because I'm spiritually inclined and I simply don't want to. I don't feel like eating. I don't eat any non-veg, and I'm always. I love to be with the divine sources. I'm to tell you the truth. As almost every day, I don't know. I wake up at 4 o'clock, 4:30 something, and I start listening to Sai Chalisa. Online, it's available on YouTube. So every day I listen to it, and then I lived. I am a great devotee of Shirdi Satya Sai Baba, and everything, whatever I am, actually nothing. Everything, whatever I am, it's all Baba's blessings. So I every day I pray to him. Every second I think of him. He is everything to me. I love to be in that divine world rather than in the world of human beings. I don't know. Now that I lost my husband, and I am 100% sure that my husband is with Baba and he's taking care of him, because we do not know how after we leave our body, where we go, what will happen, anything. People think that human beings can understand, know everything. No, human beings can't understand and know everything or know anything. There are so many things that we can never ever understand.
We
It's
are
only,
sad to
uh,
hear about your loss, but like it's nothing is mine, everything is divine. It's like
yeah.
that.
And
So
after that, I'm so very happy living with my divine souls. And every time I'm with them, even at home, I'm alone, and I have a son and a daughter, but they are working out. And my son has also given me a housemaid, and she's from Nepal, and she's there just because I shouldn't be alone at home. That's what he says. So she's as a partner, she's with me, and I'm happy. And but then I am totally happy because I listen to bhajans, I listen to divine songs, and I'm always with God. And I don't know, that gives me 100% satisfaction, because we do not know why we have come into this world and when we are also going. I do not know. Nobody knows. So we may go when the time comes. And till then, what are we? We are nothing. So I don't know. There is, this thought and this kind of life has given me 100% satisfaction. I'm telling you the truth. This has been the thing. And I'll go on listening to these bhajans and songs, and there is one in North India, some Rohanji. I don't know whether you've heard of him, and he also sings Sai bhajans, beautiful. And I keep listening to that also. He's a wonderful singer. In YouTube, you get it. Rohan's Om
that's
Sai.
wonderful sayings on spirituality, ma'am. And
Yeah.
moving on, like this journey will not stop here. And ma'am is also going to join us for our next project, which is My Marriage, Bliss
Mhm.
versus Curse. And
Yeah.
this all these projects are in association with Ankakshar Miracles, which is the Institute of Occult Sciences, Spiritual
Mm-hmm.
Activities and Research, which is an MSME registered organization, where
Mm-hmm.
we are attracting the newcomers like you also come, be the certified published co-author with us, and much more. So we'd
Yeah.
like to hear from you, ma'am. What is your say on this beautiful topic?
Yeah, that is also, like women empowerment and economic developments, marriage, bliss versus curse. It's a beautiful topic because that will definitely, if people listen to each other, you know, it's not that they have to listen to me alone, but they can listen to their friends, their whoever they are in touch with, and their experiences. One can learn a lot. So uh, when we look at this, what I feel is marriage, because in the Indian culture, there are different communities, maybe, but then all the communities, they have their establishment of how to get the marriage done and things like that. But I feel marriage is not just between two souls at all. Marriage is between two families. You see, in a family, there are parents, their brothers, sisters, there are close first cousins, and so many. The family is a larger section. And if all these people understand the person whoever they're getting married to, if they can understand the other family that they were so far not connected to, and then they accept them, they can help these two souls if there are some differences or something. How is that possible? Because whenever they meet and contact, they should also learn different tactics and methods as to how to point out if there is any weakness or a drawback in one person. It has to be brought to the notice of that, and that person will have to open out for correction and bring about a change. When that change comes in, naturally the other person also will have to change, and when that change comes in, there will be an understanding between husband and wife. So it is not just a marriage of two souls, and husband and wife. It is the marriage of two families as well. That is because of that. They should understand each other, help this couple to move forward with total happiness and acceptance. If that can happen, there are thousands of ways how people can bring about change. It all depends on how people think and what they want to do. It depends on how each one would think and how they can help the other. That thought should come in one's mind. You see, as a human being, what I feel, when God has given human beings such wonderful qualities that God has not given other living creatures, but those other living creatures are leading a very happy life. They're leading a very happy life. But God has given us one of the best qualities in the world. But are we using it in the right sense? It's a big question. You see, as a result of which, what is happening now in Coog, actually, earlier, we used to have a good rainy season, everything. But now, I can't tell you, it is, people are going mad. No, not even a drop of water. No rains at all. Then I used to wonder, why is it God punishing us? Because when man is moving forward, if he is not going to bring about a change in his thought process and doing good to everybody in the society, then I think God must have said, I must punish you only in this way. So he started. So there's absolutely no rains. It's scorchy, and sun is eating us up. I don't know how long it's going to be that. And if there's no water to drink, what can we do? It's not a. So there are so many things. Every individual will have to stop for a while and think and bring about the change within themselves. Because God has given us one of the wonderful qualities. Why aren't we using it for it? You see, that's the problem. We
Thanks
should all.
for describing the title, ma'am, for my marriage. And what advice you would like to give to our readers regarding the book Women Empowerment and Economic Developments, which is available worldwide, Amazon,
Yeah.
Flipkart, and right now on Amazon, it's a 16% special offer going on. So, what would be
No.
your message to the readers?
I would suggest all the women to uh, uh, become highly educated and also get into a good profession of their choice, maybe, but then they have to work towards it. And once they get into a profession and once they start earning, they should know how to make their life happy. It is possible. It all depends on that, and for that they have to struggle. They can't simply keep quiet, and they can't say, no, I will not study, I will not do this, I will not take up a job. That thought should not be there. They have to remove all that from their mind, and then they must work towards it. Everybody can do, provided they are determined and they know how to work within themselves for it. They can achieve it, and when they do achieve, and then they'll know what is the value of it. So once they get highly qualified and get a suitable job where they get a monthly payment, I mean, there's nothing else beyond that. That will really help them lead a happy life. The rest of other qualities and thoughts and things, everything depends on how you bring about a change in your thought process. And that can be done once you are powerful within yourself, that you can help others. So that should be the motto. That is
Thank you
why,
so much, ma'am. You
that is why,
express
yeah, that is why I always think of Bharat Mata. Why is Bharat Mata there? Helping
and you
all.
expressed about it in the article too, at the
Yeah,
very starting.
yeah. So, that's the thing. Women are capable of helping not only the family, they are also capable of helping the society. So, that is women empowerment and economic development, and a greater achievement to the society. And you see, our constitution naturally gave us gender equity. Why is that? So because of that, the world is moving on the right direction. The country is moving on the right direction. So that has to be there.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for describing each and every particular question like so specifically, so beautifully. We just loved it. And thanks for giving us your precious time. And I would like to inform the audience that My Marriage Bliss versus Curse, we have 108 co authors in this project, and soon we'll be finishing it. This is the divine number. Come and join us. Ankakshamiracles@gmail.com is the email ID where you can contact us and be the certified published co-author. So with this registration amount, you will get two entries. Like the another entry is totally free for you. So come and join us. And thank you so much, ma'am. You came. You
Yeah,
gave us your precious time.
wait a minute. I
Oh,
congratulate you and Mr. Abhishek, because you're all doing such a wonderful job that you are educating and pulverizing the whole system of the country, not one or two. If people, whoever is listening to, whoever is listening to or reading all this, somewhere I feel a thought process will change in their mind, and one day everybody will become happy, everybody will become independent, and then they'll know how they have to take care of themselves, take care of their family, take care of the society. If that happens,
one day you
that's
will
a great
also.
congratulations to you people. You are
Thank
doing
you
such a
so much.
wonderful job.
Thank
Yeah.
you so much. And one day you will also definitely be writing your own book, like where we will be like the as you were finding the publisher. So be rest assured for it. We are always there for you. Ankakshar Miracles is always there for everyone. We are just a call away. You can contact us at any time. So thank you so much, ma'am. You came
Yeah.
and you gave us your precious time. We just
Thank you.
appreciate your patience. We just appreciate you. You came us and you give us your
Yeah.
precious time. So we
Thank
would.
you. Thank you so much. You're all like, divine bliss and divine blessings for me. You're all sent by God. Thank you so much. It's
Thank you.
really,
So we'll
otherwise,
be so Ankakshar Miracles will be soon back with the another co-author. Till then, stay tuned. Thank you so much,
yeah.
ma'am.
Thank you. Thank you so much.